Alright guys, so let's get into this. So what I want to say first is, why the fuck are we using Google Docs to explain yourself? These people are putting more effort in these, apologies than I ever have in a single day of school. You really gotta come out with an 11-page fucking document on this entire situation. Instead of just addressing it on camera, so it would make everything so much easier, you gotta make this long-ass essay about the entire, backstory. It's like you're having an entire lore thing for one little item in Dark Souls. You got this entire 11 pages of just how the lore works. But yeah, let's get into this. Alright, so you know the situation that's going on. If you don't, I'll give you the entire rundown of the whole Pokimane thing that's going on. So there's this guy named Fedmyster on offline TV, along with, Pokimane and their friends. And Pokimane, it was allegedly leading this guy on, real fucking hard and whatever. You can go watch my past video. I'll have it in, the pinned comment or whatever. I'll give you a little rundown. So this guy, Fedmyster, he was thrown out offline TV because some accusations had came against him on, sexual harassment and stuff like that because he kissed a girl's hand while he was drunk. He was drunk, but I'm still going to hold it against him. But, pretty much he was thrown out, but then came out with this 25 fucking page document and, just told everyone how it was Pokimane who was manipulating people and, led him on for fucking so goddamn long. And yeah, that's the whole rundown of the whole situation that's going on. But Pokimane late last night released, her whole summary of the whole situation that was going on between them. I saw it first from Keemstar. Keemstar made a thing. Actually, was it Keemstar? It was probably Keemstar. I think it was. I don't know. But I saw the thing. I read all of it, I think. I might have skipped over pieces that weren't that fucking important. The whole thing's important, but I didn't give a shit. So there were a couple things I skipped over, and I'm watching a couple reference videos to try and fucking understand the entire goddamn situation. So she let out this 11-page document. She also said some things on, Twitter. Not Twitter, but on her Twitch stream. But yeah, that's not the first thing we're going to talk about today. So if you read the last, 25-page thing that was sent out by Fedmyster, you would have known there was a boy in there named Steve. Now, Steve was an interesting character because pretty much across the hall, because, they live on the same house, but they can pretty much down the hall from each other, Fedmyster and Pokimane. Yeah, well, Pokimane and this guy, Steve, were getting real close to each other, and I mean, real close to each other. And, if you read the document, that Fedmyster pretty much told Steve had asked him, is she dating anybody? She's dating anybody? And Fedmyster pretty much lied, was like, yeah, we got a thing going on. But, that didn't stop Steve. So, apparently, this was on a Reddit post, and I never really look in Reddit. I've only really looked at Reddit once before, and this is now the time. But apparently, Steve here was actually Fitz. Now, oh my god. Fitz is the greatest fucking playboy the world has ever seen. I'm pretty sure he was, banging with another girl on Twitch. And, and now he's fucking getting the bag with Pokimane, dude. He's getting the bag with Pokimane. Oh my. Fitz has to be the greatest fucking character, the greatest playboy the world has ever seen. He's like the fucking James Bond. Not the spy part, just the fucking manly, He got his way with women. Alright, that's the whole first situation I want to talk about. If this was Fitz, who was Steve, then my god, dude, we need to crown him the immortal champion of men everywhere, because this guy is a god. Now, the next thing I want to talk about was Pokimane's, whole shtick, the whole, 11-page document, which pretty much came out. Now, in this document, she was providing some context. Now, if you know the Fedmyster one, you know that he was pretty much saying that it was Pokimane who wanted to get, Yvonne fired from her position as the manager because, she wasn't up to her standards, she wasn't working as hard, she was taking a more content creator route. But, but in this one, Pokimane actually provided some, context, the whole situation. He was pretty much, Fedmyster was complaining to others about Yvonne, and how Yvonne, he was actually going around and, talking to other members of the whole offline TV for this whole situation. It was talking to a couple others, and, it gave context to show that Fedmyster ain't, he ain't, how am I going to put this? He was not the pure person in this whole situation. Honestly, in this whole situation, I'm going to say, you all fucking suck. I'm going to say it right now. You all are guilty of many things. Not just, your background, Lily Pichu. I don't think they're guilty of much. But, you, Fedmyster, Pokimane, you guys are fucking scummy in this situation. I'm going to say it right now. You both aren't you aren't out of this whole situation. You clearly, got some things you guys got to work out. You guys got some things to work out, but there was also some times that, Fedmyster slipped up and thought that, he and Pokimane had a thing. Now, honestly, they kind of had the thing. They had a thing. Like, you don't fucking... if you read the whole Pokimane thing from Fedmyster, they pretty much had a thing, but hard leading on was going on. And to be honest, I'm giving F in the chat for Fedmyster, boys, but Fedmyster pretty much said a couple times, like with Steve, he was talking to Steve and it was like, oh, we got a thing going on. He's like, she didn't like him calling her baby, and, the whole situation's weird, and she had to talk to him, and the relationship, it was okay, like, who cares? Now, to give my opinions on the whole situation, this is not going to be that long of a video. I already know this video is not that great. It's because I'm just not feeling this video right now. And, whatever. The whole situation on this is pretty dumb. I want, this fucking drama to stop. And I want you guys to stop using a goddamn Google Docs. I don't know why we're at this point where we're using fucking Google Docs to, take apologies or plot out situations when it's just as easily you can just make a recording of yourself and do it. But, yeah, like... the whole situation, like, you guys aren't out of the blue. Neither one of you. If it really was Fitz who was getting the bag on, Fedmyster had to listen to his fucking crush getting her insides riled up, then, oh, dude, that's a hard L. Fedmyster, you got it. You F in the chat for Fedmyster. But, this video was not that great. The whole situation's bullshit. I want this drama to stop. It's really annoying. I wasn't planning on making a second video, but I just thought to make it anyways, to get my final thoughts out here. I'm going to say it right now. Your final thoughts. You both aren't out of the blue. You suffered a lot through all this. I don't think people are going to look at you both the same way, whether one is right, the other is wrong. I think you both are wrong in several situations, but, take it from me, a 15-year-old on the fucking internet. You both kind of suck in this whole thing. But I think that'll be for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, make sure to like, subscribe. Follow me on my social medias in the description below. Make sure you go comment your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.